take it. Don't wait for someone to break it. Take control, then don't just take it. Hey, you can make it happen. You just gotta take some action. Take the ship and be the captain.
What up? It's your boy Dick Incredible, man, and I'm back at it again. And this time, it's not an opening reaction, man. This time, it is me naming my top 10 favorite sports anime. 11 sports anime that's my favorite 11 sports anime. I was going to do 10, but there was just so many that I could not. I had to make it 11, man. But I don't have any definitive order yet. If I decide to have an order, I'll put it in the description, or I'll pin it as the very first comment to give you my order that I wanted for this list. But to start off, I'm just gonna go off and just name them, man. The first one is haikyuu, man. Haikyuu is absolutely fantastic with the animation, the score that plays throughout the song. I mean, throughout the anime when they're having the matches. In character development, the art style, and overall in general, man, it's just a wonderful anime. And if you haven't seen it, you're absolutely missing out, man. You should stop whatever you're doing and go watch haikyuu, man. It is absolutely fantastic. The second one is another one of my favorites, man, which I told you, this is my top 11 favorite sports anime. It is Kuroko's basketball, or Kurokonobasket. Kuroko is absolutely fantastic, man. When you mix basketball with like your superpower shonen or whatever, you get absolute greatness, man. And Kurokonobasket does it absolutely fantastic. With the Generation of Miracles, they have abundance of superpowers that they can use. But when you get down to the teams that they're on, their teammates has pretty decent skills themselves, man. They can't they not so much that they can't hold a candle, but like, you know, they're nothing compared to the Generation of Miracles, but they are beasts in their own right, man. And Kurokonobasket is absolutely fantastic, man. It is definitely an anime that you would check out and should check out if you haven't seen it. And I'm hoping that you've seen every anime on my top 11 sports anime list, man. Let's get it. Number 3. Well, not in just let's go. Hajimenoippo. Okay, the first 3 that I've done are absolutely fantastic, including Ippo. But Hajimenoippo, it just does something that haikyuu and Kurokonobasket doesn't do, man. It's when you watch those, you're like, oh, I want to play volleyball, I want to play basketball. But the moment you watch Hajimenoippo, I need to become a boxer just so this can happen to me. Yeah, boxing is very hard. Even the other sports are very hard too, but boxing is very hard. So for them to create an anime, for you to watch it and feel everything that the characters go through and make you want to be a boxer, and boxing is hard, that is absolute greatness, man. That is how you make a great anime, man. And Hajimenoippo is absolutely fantastic, man. If you haven't seen it, totally go check it out, man. Roll. You gotta hit him with the Dempsey roll. Okay. Next we have, now this one, like a little while ago, if I would have done a list, this wouldn't have made my list at all because it wasn't out. But since it came out, I absolutely enjoyed it, man. It was absolutely fantastic. This is a Megalobox. I'm gonna put all of these up, like right here. You may not see them right now, but I'm gonna put them all up in the thing. It's Megalobox. Megalobox was absolutely fantastic, man. The old style art style that was done in it, and the animation was absolutely fantastic. I thought I wasn't gonna like it at first, but the more I watched it and the more episodes I've seen, it grew on me, and I loved it with a passion, man. Megalobox is definitely a fantastic anime that you would definitely love if you love sports anime, man. And granted, it's boxing, but they use these machines to kind of add more power and more boost and everything with them fighting. So I don't want to spoil it for anybody that hasn't seen it, but you should definitely go check out Megalobox, man. Okay. Oh. Okay. Let me go. I know a lot of these on here. There's a couple of them that kind of repeat themselves a little bit because they're in the same genre. Slam Dunk. See, I told you, it's just like Hajimenoippo and Megalobox both contain boxing, and Slam Dunk and Kurokonobasket both contain basketball, man. But Slam Dunk was I love Slam Dunk, man. It's a very older style anime, but you can definitely tell, you know, they got pompadours and everything. But it doesn't have like the powers or anything over exert like any of your kurokonobasket or anything like that. It's just your typical basketball anime, man. It gets down. Now there's skill because, you know, if you practice or train at anything, you're going to be great. But Slam Dunk sticks straight to the roots of basketball, man, and it's absolutely fantastic. It's old school and it's retro, and you will love it, man. It's absolutely fantastic. I love Slam Dunk, man. What else? This one was absolutely my favorite. I did not think that this would be an anime that I would enjoy so much. It was very great too, man. That is Yoamashi Pedal or Yomashi or Yoamashi or Yomashi. Anyway, Yoamashi Pedal. I'm gonna call it Yoamashi. Yoamashi Pedal, man. It is absolutely fantastic, and it's about cycling. You'd think that you wouldn't find an anime about cycling that great or that good, but I absolutely enjoyed the story and everything behind Yoamashi Grand Pedal. Yeah, Yoamashi Grand Pedal, man, or no, Yoamashi Pedal. There's like 4 pictures of it going on. Like here, there's like Grand Road, and like there's a whole bunch of different other titles of it. But Yoamashi Grand Pedal, man, with Onoda and the cycling club from Sohoku. It's absolutely fantastic, man. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. I know I keep telling you go check out all these anime because they're my favorite, but if they're not, man, but let me know if you've seen any of these that I'm talking about that's my top 11 favorite sports anime, man. This one, I don't know. Now, some of the ones I named on the list could easily top and be number 1 of anybody's list, and it could easily be number 1 of my list, but this one that I'm finna name is absolutely one of my favorites, and I could watch it over and over and over again. Well, I could do that with haikyuu, hajimenoippo, kurokonobasket, megalobox, slam dunk. So far, I can do it with any one of the ones that I've mentioned, but I can definitely watch this one, and that is, excuse the train, Diamond no Ace, man. I love Diamond no Ace, man. It is absolutely fantastic, and they just dropped the new season, man. Diamond no Ace Act 2, man, and I love it to death, man. Diamond no Ace is one of those anime. It's about baseball. Now, there's a whole bunch of baseball anime, but Diamond no Ace does it better for me than any of the others, man. A lot of people, I was talking to one guy, and he said that he couldn't really get into it. He's not a big baseball fan. He couldn't deal with how slow it was to start. I tried to convince him to tell him that, you know, once it picks up, man, it picks up heavy, and it's absolutely great. But I love Diamond no Ace, man, and it can easily be number 1 just as well as any of these others that I went through already, man. Next we have, it is absolutely fantastic. I love this one too. I may not have a complete order I want to put these in because every one of them is absolutely fantastic. This one is Eye Shield Nichiwichi, or Eye Shield 21, however you want to call it. I love Eye Shield 21, man. Eye Shield 21 is absolutely fantastic. Matter of fact, it doesn't start slow, but once it kind of starts from the beginning, and then like maybe after the first couple episodes, then it kind of varies a little bit. But once it picks back up, it continuously picks back up, and it stays on that train of absolute greatness, man. Eye Shield 21 is a great anime, man. If you haven't, it's about football. It's about football, and you know, like in it being in a Japanese, you know, it's being a anime. They call it American football because, you know, everybody else calls soccer football, but it's about American football, and the player can run at the speed of light. It's great, man. You have to watch it to see. I don't want to spoil it for anybody that hasn't seen it, but you should definitely go check out Eye Shield 21, man. I love it. Man. I forgot I put this one on here. It's absolutely fantastic too. This could be number 1 too. I love it. I can watch this one. I keep saying that, but I can watch any of these over and over again, man, because this one, I love it. This one is the Prince of Tennis, man. And yes, I know everybody should have seen the Prince of Tennis. If tennis is not your thing, or even if the Prince of Tennis wasn't your thing, man, you should totally check out the Prince of Tennis. The Prince of Tennis is absolutely fantastic, man. Yoma, Fuji, Tezuka. It's so many great characters for you to love. Different styles of tennis is played throughout the anime, and it's like your sports anime with superpowers, kind of like Kuroko. It doesn't just really stick to the reality of the sport, but it's done in a great way, man, and you can enjoy it so much. All of these, man, like watching these anime, it makes you want to be like, well, I want to go play that sport now, man. That's how great this is, man. I love Prince of Tennis. I could watch Prince of Tennis over and over again, man. Next is this one is another new one, just like Megalobox. That if I would have made a list a little while ago, wouldn't have made the list because it wasn't out. But since it's out and I watched it, it definitely makes the list, man. Hold on, I can't pronounce the Japanese name, so give me a moment. I gotta look up the English translation. I'm gonna try. Since I looked it up, I'm gonna try the Japanese name. It's Kaze ga Suyoku, and I'm not gonna mess with the other one. But the English translation is "Run with the Wind." Man, it's an anime about a track team, and it consists of I think like two members that was actually on the track team. No, 3 members that was actually on the track team. One was injured. One was kind of like shunned because he kind of outshined everybody else. And one is an old slacker that was on the track team when he was in high school, but now that he's in college, he didn't enter track. And the rest are complete amateurs at track, man. But they come together to build their own track team and compete. And it's absolutely fantastic. It's filled with emotion. There's a lot of anime doesn't do what Run with the Wind done to me, man. It actually showed a lot of emotion, man, and it got these characters, and the character development was very great for a short series as it was. I don't want to talk about it and spoil it for anybody, man, but if you haven't seen it, you should. It's another anime you should definitely go watch, man. It's called Run with the Wind. I'm gonna put the pictures up so you'll get a better idea of what you're looking for. But yeah, man, definitely check this anime out. And the last one, man, this is an anime that I would have had to see to like really to watch it. I would have to watch it myself to actually get it. I mean, it's it's not something that someone could have told me about and be like, you should totally watch it. No, I would have had to like want to watch it on my own, and like from the main poster, it caught my attention, and that is Hinomaru Sumo. Dude, I did not know sumo wrestling could be so cool. I did not know that, man. I did not know sumo wrestling could be this awesome or this fantastic, man. This made me want to be a sumo wrestler so bad, man, watching Hinomaru Sumo. And it was absolutely fantastic, man, to see the main character, overcome some stuff that he was really dealing with ever since middle school. And now that he's in high school, he can really kind of deal with it and compete with all these other guys because he's so small in stature. But there's a great character development for every one of the main characters, man, and it's absolutely fantastic. I love this anime, man. I love every anime on this list that I created myself. I know, but I was going to put a definitive order on it, but I just don't know, man. I just don't know. I'm gonna have to think on it. I'm gonna have to definitely think on it to really put a definitive order on it. Now, these are some of the ones that didn't make the cut to my top 11, and that would be. But the thing, before I say that, now even these anime, I've seen them and I love them, but they didn't crack my top 11. Now, I'm not saying that they won't crack yours, but they didn't crack my top 11. But I absolutely love them. I love them, and I could watch any of these again, man. And that is Free. Free is a swimming anime, and the emotion in Free is like really top tier, man. Free is absolutely fantastic, man. And then and I said Inazuma 11, but I meant like all of the Inazuma 11 in all of the series. Inazuma 11, the whole thing is absolutely fantastic, and I love it. It just didn't crack my top 10, man, because I don't know, man. It just didn't crack my top 10, man. And Days, it's called Days TV, but it's a soccer, and it's another soccer anime. Days was actually. Days was kind of like up and down. I mean, you know, Days had moments that I really enjoyed it, and then Days had moments where it's like, it was okay. So I'm not gonna say check it out, but like if you just looking for another soccer anime you wanted to watch, Days could definitely be that soccer anime. Then we have another tennis anime, and it's Baby Steps. I actually enjoyed Baby Steps in certain moments. It's just like Days. It was like some moments were here, and then some moments were here, and I was like, So Baby Steps is good. Now, All Out, I enjoyed, and I like the art style for All Out, but the story wasn't really there for me for All Out, so there was no way it was going to crack my top 10. And the last one, but not least, that I absolutely enjoyed, but it didn't crack my top 10, well, top 11, is Air Gear. Air Gear is absolutely fantastic, man. I loved Air Gear. There's a lot of cool characters in Air Gear, man, but it just didn't do it for me. But it was a great anime, man. But I just wanted to do something totally different on the channel besides the openings and the reactions, man. And this just lets you guys know a little bit about me and what kind of anime I like, man. And you know, this is sports anime, but this is your boy, Dick Incredible, man. Don't forget to smash that like button so you can't smash it anymore. Comment down below, and I'll be sure to respond to each and every one of them. And subscribe, but only if you really want to, man. And remember that anime matters, anime's greatness, and anime is life, man. Peace out.
Are we gonna play now? Ready for the show? I'm about to take down, you already know. Get the fuck out of my face now, yeah, you gotta